You're live.
Wow. Look at that. Real time.
Real. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wonder if the sound. So, anyway, we are the second show last Saturday night. I never muted it between now and opening of the show. So they heard the whole sound check. Anyone that tuned in early, you can hear it.
You don't mean it's not bad.
I'm going to mute it. Anywhere in here would be fine. None of these are assigned. But I think down there. The other, this is the staff pod. These front 4 rows.
The front 4 rows?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, do you need me during the play? Because oh no.
no, I don't need you during the play. But this is the staff pod, so you can't, other than the back over there, you can't kind of just sit and take, like, you can't just be like, oh, there's Bill, I'm gonna go hang up on Bill.
So you can sit here or sit way up there. That's fine. I need to talk to you.
Great.
I tried to call you yesterday, but my phone would not make a phone call.
Ouch.
Just because I want to try and help you track down the stuff that's on your list. I don't have any real clues, but I have little clues. It was all there when I left.
I figured.
But we can go through it. I know there's a weird thing with the computers. So I can kind of
Oh,
help you with that.
okay.
Because there was some weird stuff happening when they finally brought me in.
I'm sure.
But we can talk. I want to just go through the list with you and let you know where I knew they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good to me. Thank you.
Just maybe intermission or whatever.
Yeah.
Or after.
Whenever. It's okay. It's a process. I know it's not going to be quick.
Well, I know, but I'd rather tell you at the beginning of the process. So
Yeah. I'm happy to get any help.
it makes me so frustrated because I worked so hard in that room. Like I dusted all your Legos.
Oh, thank you.
I just made sure everything was like perfect. I didn't like touch anything. So it's so frustrating to me that happened. Except for your plants, nothing left that room, and the plants completely.
Oh, yeah. Jen kind of organized that for me, which I appreciate. Because they're fickle.
They are.
Even though they're the easy ones to keep alive, it's like easy to keep alive is like always in air quotes.
Yes. Well, and they were in the, they'd be in the classroom for like a weekend, and I'm working.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Student pod.
Sally's group is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then we skip 2, and then Casey's parents are right here, 15 and 2. And then Casey's parents are right here, and 16. Sally's going to be 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go put on clothes. Thank you.
Your phone is here.
right here. And I am probably going to sit right here.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I kick the back of your chair constantly.
No, see, I'm gonna sit here so that won't happen.
All right. But yeah, so just as you can.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Excited to see the show.
It's fun. It's pretty fun.
I'll hold on to this for you.
Yeah, I want it there because I'm gonna. Oh shoot, the microphone's supposed to be here with it. Sachi, could you ask them for the mic that I'm gonna use for my curtain speech and leave it with Mr. Fisher?
I get some.
Just the one that I use for my curtain speech. Thank you. How are you this evening, Elsie? Yeah? Talk straight with Jimmy and McKenna for a minute.
What's up,
or two.
Elsie?
How's it?
Yeah.
You know.
Elsie's a freshman this year.
Ooh.
She's not in my class.
Okay.
She's just in the drum club. So I don't know her extremely well yet.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we like your hat.
She's got a pretty cool older brother.
And we like your hat, Cap. We like everyone's
Pretty
hat.
cool.
So was it like were all the slots taken up to be in one of the acting classes?
Hey, brother. Oh,
He's not
She's
signed.
just one of those smart
Nice,
kids,
so-
you know, that use it.
appreciate it.
to let
It's
some
really
practical
nice of you.
What'd
Also,
you
I want to
take?
show you one thing. I wanted to show you yesterday, but I couldn't, so I got the opportunity to do it now.
Culture,
I
sculpture.
got it.
Interesting.
Dude,
Oh, that's
it
cool.
looks
Japanese. Hold
great.
on.
Thank
It's
you.
It
challenging.
looks so good. Now you gotta work. Now you gotta work out to keep in shape.
I
to
got-
wear it.
I got a gym membership. I can go now. So
Good.
yes.
Good. Dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That
Exactly.
looks great.
Hold up. Even
I am
That's
so
the
happy.
problem with
I
that
am
is
so
that
I'm
our
so
teach
excited.
line has been up and down all over the place. If you could have it
I
every
have
day
those
with a
signature
qualified
posters.
teacher, but she's like
Hold up, I
a
can show
little
my-
sloppy.
Shut the front
So
door.
it's supposed to
That
have
is
a 2:18
awesome.
and not 2:18.
No,
I came in
it's
yesterday.
too
I
much
came in
unit.
on
I just
Friday, I
forgot
think.
to
So
Oh, because we have a family that showed up that said the people that are on there from yesterday.
Oh, that's not bad for the whole suit.
You know what?
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
No, dude.
Mr. Kepler.
you got right?
Got it. Thank you.
Josh, I can't take it right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know what? I'll keep it here for him if you want. Yeah. Yeah. But I got his other stuff. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Thanks, Josh.
What's up, Josh?
How's it going?
Good, man.
Horrible.
There we go.
go.
Oh, that was solid.
The nice clap.
Crisp clap. That's right. Is that you?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't get a program. I realized that. Let's see if we got any. Oh man, thanks, man. Holy crap! Dude.
I was just waiting.
Oh wow,
How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been forever,
It's been a
huh?
while, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. How you been?
I've been good. Been really good. Yeah, I just got back on island about a month ago.
And you're here for now, like for good?
I'm here until like towards the end of May,
Mhm,
and I'm going back up to northern Michigan. That's where I was for a bit,
mhm.
and I was like kind of back and forth between Japan and northern Europe and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a contract musician now.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's like a dream. That's my brother's dream job. But, dude, I get around the world. Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
been a cool gig, but
How's it been? Like,
COVID kind of got in the way of a lot of the travel, and that's why I was up in northern Michigan when everything happened, because they have a company that I was working for. They have a dinner theater
mhm.
up there at this place called Boyne Highlands. It's like a ski resort, golf resort.
Okay.
And so so every summer they do like a full-on dinner theater for a couple months there. And so last summer I was the band director for the whole show, and they want me to come back this summer and fulfill that role again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody liked something they heard.
I guess. I mean,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, man, who cares? Who cares what it was? It's like, great, you liked me.
Yeah, man.
I'll come
Exactly.
back. Yeah, absolutely.
I usually play
That's
guitar in the
awesome.
band as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. So what were you doing in Japan?
So I was going on these music outreach tours. So we'd go to there'd be different tours kind of going out at separate times. But when I was in Japan or wherever I was at the time, we would do these music workshops with kids all around the world, and even like we would do workshops with like adults every so often too, and
wow.
like it'd be 3 days of learning an entire like hour show, a variety show. Like there's a Beatles medley right here, there's a dance section right here, and you would teach that for 3 days, and
Oh
then
my God.
in the 3 days we'd do an entire show. Oh man, don't say that.
No, it's not. Here is great.
I've been dying to get back here, man.
Yeah.
It's-
Have you been? You've been here before though, right?
Yeah, so actually, McKenna and I are assistant directing Lady Pirates, because we were both in that 8 years ago.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we've
Yeah.
been in here, but this is my first time seeing a show
But
in here.
you were gone before this was
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we were still in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I didn't even
So-
recognize who this was. Mr.
Fisher.
Dude, hi.
Sit down here. Sit down here. I didn't want to butt in.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Randall.
So good. Good to see you. Oh my God. I was like, who's the guy?
Well, I've been up there with them.
It's
Those are pretty
amazing,
nice.
isn't it? I mean, that soundboard and everything. Oh my God.
Oh, it's cool up there, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a true bridge.
It's the real deal.
It is.
It is
really
the
is.
real deal. It's
Wow.
amazing.
We're gonna play with it even more. So you guys haven't seen it. You guys haven't seen the show yet, right?
Not this show, no.
No.
This guy did a number with the lights.
So I've heard.
I was looking
it's-
forward to that.
Yeah, I'm excited
It
to
is
see
a
man.
proper Midsummer Night's Dream.
Kepler showed me still shots, and I was like,
Yeah.
Although a lot of the scenes don't
Yeah.
look like nighttime, which I guess is the point.
Yeah. So much.
you know that we're assistant directing the musical?
He just told me. That's
Yeah.
great. Oh man.
It's so fun. It's a very full circle moment because we were in it 8 years
Yeah.
ago.
He's kind of
And
like
so
a
it's
Loki
really,
like
it's
character.
Yeah.
very nostalgic, but new. In that
Oh,
sense.
but yeah. I mean, what you can do
Hey, Lola.
is just so cool, and being able to drop the.
There's no
being
limit
able
now.
to- being able to
When we
drop
do that at the last rehearsal, I was like, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah, you
This
can
is way
actually
better than the
you can
concept.
actually walk the plank.
Yeah, you're not in the cafeteria. Being
Yeah.
like,
Well, you know, Hua
Oh man.
was free the
Yeah.
first time we
right.
did it.
Yeah.
I saw it. My little sister was in
He
it.
was so sick.
He's going to be.
I think it was opening night. It was either opening night or closing night.
Oh, really?
She was so sick. And if you had seen her before the show, you'd be like, you're on stage. And then after the show, she just like plopped down, lots of NyQuil and
Man.
yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
during the show, you would have never known.
So must go on.
Who she is.
You can't give
Yeah.
up regardless of what you're feeling. I mean, after I graduated, I just went fully into music and was playing at Charlie's every week for like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was. I know it makes me so sad. I was just down there last night across the street at the Cabo Bar, and I was like, man. Now we're in this parking lot hanging out, and we used to be hanging in that parking lot. Like,
Well, hopefully somebody.
hope someone cool
buys
gets it, and
Yeah.
somebody like local, somebody that understands the significance of it.
You know what?
Yeah.
No. Ask for, no, you we're gonna ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Go back to the
I'm just gonna stand over.
Oh my gosh. Hey, would you guys be interested in it off? I'm a night owl. He did work for the vet for a while. I did. I worked at the Coast at Home Animal Hospital. Where the puppies? Actually, oh my God. Actually, I have one in my bag. Sorry. My brain is so tired that I'm like, you're shaking taxidermy bird. You really are my sister. Your first? Go for it. It's so cute. The message is so beautiful. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, you've seen it. You've been here. You've done a show in here. Never mind. Sorry. Anywhere from here.
On Halloween, I had Teresa. Oh yeah, so all of them.
All right, you can send the first 3 seats to either each row. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Oh God. And then I remember that was such a moment yesterday.
What was it?
You're like, we like synced up in the perfect way. We're just like,
Everyone.
get it on.
We saw her on stage, right?
She was like hilarious. She was like, we saw her. One of us that was
Oh.
but she was with, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But Edie, I saw her at the conference when I walked over there. Apparently she's dating or something.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that. Well, that's really
Talking about.
oh, I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I was like, I'm like, it's actually and she was like, okay, yes, I was yeah. I know, it's like
My brother just told me before I pulled out the house, if you see like this list, say that I say hi. And you're on. Don't forget your video.
Right?
this is my
I
house.
don't know who your brother is.
April, man.
No, you're getting it though.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, absolutely.
Whoa.
I think I won.
Oh, really?
I missed you.
Come on over and say hi.
Are they gonna be mad at us?
No,
I miss you so much.
Fisher, how the hell are you?
I'm still trying to figure out where you live in a not creepy way.
I know where Fish lives.
I'm right up the street
I
from
know,
you.
I'm trying to figure out which exact house.
It's you too. We miss you so much.
Yeah.
Michael couldn't be here tonight, but I'm sure he sends his love.
Where is he?
He's at home. He's got swollen tonsils. He just has them reoccurring.
Whatever. He needs to find a. He needs to.
He'll come on over.
Oh, don't worry. I'll text him. I'll text him later.
Oh, yeah,
Where
for
were you
sure.
tonight?
And he'll be like, you were
Say
there.
hi.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Well, thank you.
Good. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be here.
Is this y'all's English teacher?
It's
my English teacher.
This is our
I actually
teacher.
didn't have him. I would always harass him.
She just comes in my room. She just came in my room and harassed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Every time, every morning.
Lovely.
This was
And
our
she lives
favorite.
down the street from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're getting that conversation.
It sounds really weird of a context. I swear there's context to it.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Just
Lots
when you
of tattoo.
Since
Oh,
June.
wow.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fish
Nice.
is
Kinda
tatted
sick, dude.
up.
Yeah.
Wait, I just noticed that.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
We got matched.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
We got sick.
So there's a little more coming. I just got to save up.
I feel that. I feel that so
Yeah.
bad.
The three of us went together.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's a
I
strange gang.
got my guy in Mahalaya who I go to. He runs Octopus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's so strange.
Clever
It's
man.
so strange.
Very
Like getting to the age where your friends have tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, my mom tried to get
I'm the only one of my friends who has tattoos.
Really?
Yeah,
your friend.
I know. My mom gave me serious stink eye when she saw it this summer because I didn't tell her. I didn't tell anybody. I just went and did it.
I turned 16 and my mom was like,
Nice.
time to get yadded up.
Is that a whale? Nice. I like that. I am very close to getting a whale.
You should.
So what I was thinking
I know a
was
person-
triangles down my spine for every year that I teach,
Oh, pretty sick. You should do that.
right? And then I'll get them filled in as I like teach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom and I are good.
Remember, you promised me tea once I graduated, so we need to hang out now.
We can, that's always, I don't know how much tea you know. There's a lot of tea.
I would
right
like to know the tea. I
now. Oh, you know
the
some
three of
tea.
us together. This is awesome.
There's plenty of tea. All right.
Why don't you like us?
All right.
See you later.
Yeah. We'll come bug you after the show.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, you too. All right. Tell your brother I said hi.
Well, I'll make him text you.
It's good to see you guys all. Enjoy the show. It's wonderful.
I'm sure it is.
It's a visual extravaganza. Yeah, nice to see you guys. And that's why I don't go anywhere else.
Sweet. So we're hanging out down there.
You know, if I go anywhere else, that doesn't happen anymore. So, yeah. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Look at this guy.
Hey man, my name's Doug Birch. What's your name?
It's good to see you. How you doing, Doug?
Very good, very good.
Sorry, I'm trying not to step on the cables. Yeah. Hey, you know, I don't know if you know she sounds really nice.
Yeah,
Really,
absolutely.
it just really felt good. Yeah. Good seeing you. Thanks for coming down.
I don't even know that.
There you go.
Hey, this.
Oh my god. He has been trying
Oh yeah.
What about
Yeah, but I want you to have it so that you can like. So that's all you need. And you don't even need it. Just write that. That's what I thought. It's just easier for me. Yeah, and then make sure you like make sure you yeah, see you later.
Two times? I don't know.
That makes it not funny. It is not funny. Funny. Not funny. Not funny. Now you feel like this. Now you feel like you sound like
Okay. You ready to unmute? Or are we already unmuted?
We're already on the
Fantastic. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you this evening? Doing good. Oh, great answer, Josh. Great answer. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Welcome. I'm Chris Kepler. I am the drama teacher here and the director of A Midsummer Night's Dream. And I would just like to, so you folks are 13, right? So take a look at the 13s there. What's that?
What are we?
Right? So the ushers should have kind of helped you. This puzzle is sad and unfortunate, but we have butts in the seats, right? So yeah, it is how Pod 13 works. They're right there in the middle. But we do need to observe COVID protocols, which means wearing your masks the entire show and sitting in the specified class. So thank you for coming this evening.
But if one of you guys is over here. Alright, thank you. Enjoy the day.
There we go. It was dark and dreary and lonely for a year and a half. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that not having live theater was like the worst thing that happened due to COVID. But I'm also not going to sit here and pretend that it wasn't a very large sadness in many of these young people's lives. We had to cancel Footloose 3 weeks away from opening night. Last year, nothing. This year, something. So yeah, it's great for you, but it's great for them because they're doing what they should be doing. They are connecting and loving and laughing and displaying their talents and being proud of themselves and hearing their parents say, "Wow, you are amazing," and you are going to say, "Wow." Theater's hard. Okay, right? Shakespearean theater is really hard. The memorization alone that these young men and women have had to endure and suffer is commendable, right? But then taking the character, I'm so proud of them, and they've had 3 incredible shows. This is going to be 4. And then we're moving on to the Lady Pirates of Captain Bree. Anyway, I do have a script too because there's a lot going on up here. It's a longer show. I have abridged it considerably, shortened it, right? But the first act runs a little less than an hour, and the second act is a little less than half an hour. We have a 10-minute intermission. Not to eat or drink or whatnot, but just to maybe use the bathroom quickly, stretch your legs a bit, and then it really is quite quick, and we'll get right back into things. Could I bring out a couple of students while we're talking about them? Zach and Chloe, come on out. AKA Cobweb, and Zachary Bolcott-Moore, aka Boto. And I just wanted to thank you both publicly for all of your help. Thank you. Love you. So, students do it all here at Kekaulike Drama. Our tech booth is full of students. Backstage is full of students. The only other kind of adult in the room generally is Mr. Bill Fisher. And I want to recognize, he's letting me watch the show tonight for the first time, and he's going to sit behind the live stream. Hello, YouTube. Nice to see everyone out there. We are live streaming it. But no offense to you at home, we're really excited because watching theater on a screen just leaves a lot to be desired, right? So thanks that you folks are here. Thanks to the staff who is here to support their friends. Nate Gross, Makai Newstein, Bree Brandel, Casey Buziatis. Did I get that right, Laura? Right, close enough? Yeah. They never get the glory, these technicians. But they have done what they did. Like COVID, well, anytime you have a 2-year layoff, there's going to be hiccups, right? We've had a couple of hiccups due to things that cannot be divulged. We are unable to have our professional sound tech. Also, due to things that cannot be divulged, we are unable to have Messiah Nature with us tonight. We have, if you look in your programs, what we call swing understudies. And there are 6 of them. And just in case, they were semi-studied up on 3 or 4 roles apiece. And just in case became, thank goodness, when Messiah couldn't do the show this weekend. And so I just want to recognize and thank Mello Heinrich for stepping into the role of Peter Quince. You will see that they have a script in their hand because it's unfair to ask them when they found out Tuesday to memorize the entire thing, right? But so that will be Mello this evening. I apologize, we don't have quite enough microphones for everybody. We're working on that. By the time we get to our musical in April, we should. Having said that, the last thing I have to say is that this is a rom-com, ladies and gentlemen. It is a comedy, right? Which means it is okay to laugh out loud. In fact, performers love audiences with big energy, right? And I mean, Shakespeare's audiences, that's what they did. They hooted, they howled. Don't throw things at the actors. Okay? But anyway, let's all sit back, enjoy the Period 4 Intermediate Advanced Acting class presenting William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Theseus.
Oh, Hippolyta. Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a step dame or a daughter, long withering out a young man revenant.
4 days will quickly seat themselves tonight. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to a silver bow new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Philostrate.
Yes, my dude.
Go, Philostrate. Stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for her calm.
Yes, my dude. Off to a merry wedding, dude.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and once I loved thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. It's the news with thee.
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. and my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her mind and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast thy moonlight at a window sung. With cunning hast thou built my daughter's heart. Turn her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to Demetrius or to her death.
What say you, fair Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you, your father should be as a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, one to whom you are but a form in wax, by him imprinted and within his power, to leave the figure or disfigure. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this hand wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather with your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, in such a presence here, to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace, that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse toward Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know your youth, examine well your blood, whether if ye yield not to your father's choice, ye can endure the livery of a nun, to live a barren sister all your life, chancing faint ends to the cold, fruitless moon.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship. Oh, come on. Whose I so consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death to a vow of single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy craven title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him? Scornful Lysander! True he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render. And she is mine, and all of my right of her I do in state unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord. As well derived as he, as well possessed, my love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage as Demetrius, and which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Duke Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, made love to Nedar's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devotedly dotes in idolatry upon the spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I had heard so much, and thought to have spoken of Demetrius thereof, but being overfull of self-repairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and Commodus, you shall go with me. I've done private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, once again to death, to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta.
With duty and desire we follow you.
Oh, Theseus.
No, Hippolyta.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
She like for want of rain, which I could well detain them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, crass! Too high to be enthralled to low.
or miscraft in respective years,
Oh, spite! Too old to be engaged to young.
or else stood upon the choice of friends,
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes.
or if there was sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream. And ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up, so quick bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed,
It stands as an edict and destiny. Then, let us teach our child patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt who hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee into that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. Steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, where I did meet thee once, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number, more than ever woman spoke, in that same place thou hast appointed me. Tomorrow, truly, will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Oh, you, me fair? Thy fair again say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are loud stars, and your tiny sweet hair, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. Sickness is catching, oh, her favor so. Yours would I catch for Hermia ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you spread the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, and your frowns can teach my smile some skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prose could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. For Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, that he hath turned heaven into a hell.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold tomorrow night. Mind you, be it not told. Through Athens' gates we've devised to steal.
And in the wood, more often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet. There my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes, to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray down for us, and good luck for the Demetrius.
Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius Dover.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but Demetrius thinks not so. Things base and vile, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is wicked Cupid said to be blind. Therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in games themselves forswear, so the boy's love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he held on oaths that he was only mine. And when this hand some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and in showers of oath to me did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Thence the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence hath his sight hither and back again.
Well, you were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name, which is not fit, through all Athens to perform in our interest. And the duchess on his wedding day.
First, good Peter Quincy, say what the play treats on, then read the name ends of the afters, and so grow to point.
Mary, our play, a lamentable comedy, with the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thistle.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merit. Now, good Peter Grits, call forth your actors by the scroll.
And so as I call Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Name your fine board and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, shall play Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? Is he a lover? Or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself most gallant to love.
That will call for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storm. I will condone in some measure to the rest, yet my chief humor is more for a tyrant. Oh, I can play Heracles rarely, or a part to Terracatin, to make all split. The raging ox and jittering dog shall make the rocks of prison gates and defenders law shall stand for law, and make him more the foolish fates. Now name the rest of the plays.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender. You, Peter Flute. You, Flute, must take Thisbe on you.
What is this wandering knight?
No, it is the lady that Pyramus has left.
Make faith. Let me not play a woman, for I have a beard.
That's all right. You shall play the mask, and you may speak as little as you will.
Oh, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak at a monstrous
Little voice, Disney, my eldest mother dear, my Thisbe dear, I believe dear. No, you shall play Pyramus, and you, Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Captain Starveling, the tailor. Captain Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Dear Peter Gwynn.
You, his father. Myself. Thisbe's father. Snout the trainer. You, the lion's part. And I hope he was good.
Happy is the lion part, written, pray you if it is, review it, be fun, slow, of study.
You may do extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion too! I will roar, that I shall do any man's heart good to him. I will roar, that I shall make the Duke say, oh, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you would do it too terribly. You would frighten the Dukeness and the ladies, that they would shriek, and that's were enough to hate us all.
So, if you should frighten the ladies out of their wits, they'd have no more discretion but to hang us. But I shall aggravate my voice, so that I will roar to you as gently as any suckling dove. I'll roar to you as 'twere any nightingale.
You can play no part for Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
I will discharge it in either your, let's see, straw-colored beard? Your orange tawny beard? Purple gray beard? How about your French crown colored beard? Your burgundy
On second thought, you shall play bare-faced. I will draw a bill of rights, such as our court was. I pray you all, very well.
We will meet, and then we shall rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Okay?
And did you just meet?
Enough! Hold, or I'll cut your bowstrings.
Spirits, spirits. How now, spirits? What the wonder you?
Overkill, throw bush, throw fire. Overpark, overkill, throw flood, throw fire. We do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon spirit.
And we serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cast of slaughtered prisoners be, those be rubies, very faintest, in those freckles would be saviors.
We must close some new dogs here, and hang a pearl in every castle's ear. Farewell, thou wild spirit, will be gone. Our queen and all our else come here alone.
The king doth keep his reverences tonight. Take heed the queen come not within a sight. For Oberon is passing, fell and wrath, because that she has her attendant had. A lovely boy stolen from an Indian king, and jealous Oberon wants the child. Not to restrain, but she withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in Grover Green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
You there mistaken your shape, or moving kite, and also the shrew and that is spike, O Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villager?
Skim milk can sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn.
And sometimes make the drink to burn a barn, with sweet night wanderers laughing at their harm. Those are how coffee, fire and sweet puff, do their work, they shall have their luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright! I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I, a fat and green-fed horse beguile, nay, in likeness of a filly fool, and sometime lurk I in a gossip's pool, and very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down topple she, and Taylor cries, Taylor! And falls into a cough. Then the whole choir hold their dips and laugh. A merrier hour was never wasted here. But room fairies, here comes Oberon. Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry rash wanton! Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast flown away from fairyland and saddled diversome love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? But that, forsooth, your bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress, and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How can thou thus for shame? Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Perjunia, whom he ravished?
These are the forgers of jealousy, and never, since the midsummer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls, thou hast disturbed our sport. And through this temperature, we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fart in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on an old Phoenix thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet of sweet summer buds is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania Prosper Oberon, I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked trader on the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind. But she, being mortal of this boy, did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round, and serve moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me thy boy, I will go with thee.
You my fairy kingdom! Fairies, away! You shall try down right if I longer stay!
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove, till I torment thee for this injury! My gentle hawk, come hither. Thou remember the time I saw Cupid all armed, a certain aim he took at a fair vessel with his fiery shaft.
I remember.
Marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell upon a little western flower, milk white, now purple with love's wound. The maidens call it love in idleness. The juice of it upon sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next life creature it sees. Fetch me this herb and be back thou here again.
I'll put your girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she awaking looks upon, be it lion, bear, wolf, or bull, unmeddling monkey or unbusy ape. She shall pursue it with the soul of love, and dare I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her boy to me.
Helena!
Who goes there? I am invisible. I will overhear the conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they had stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and one within this wood, because I cannot leave my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron from my heart is true as steel. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more? Demetrius, I am your spaniel. The more you beat me, I will fall on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worser place can I beg for your love? And yet a place of high respect for me, and to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
It is not a night when I do see your face, therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you and my respect are all the world, then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed, when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or rather, if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the woods.
I in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and maybe heaven and hell, to die upon the hands I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph, or he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love.
Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where the ox lips and the nodding violets grow. There sleeps Titania, sometime of the night, lowering these flowers with dances and delight. Drop the liquor in her eyes. The next thing, no. Drop the liquor in her eyes and fill her with hateful fantasies. And seek through this grove, a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espy may be the lady. Effect this with some care. You may know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Be back down here in our first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come, now round on Sarah's home. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence. Some to kill cankers in the musk rosebuds, some to make my small elf coats. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
These frogs, snakes, and double tongues, thorny heads have seen us seen. Newts and gliders do not run, come not near our fairy queen. La 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 la, sing in our sweet lullaby. La 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 la, la 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 la. Never harm nor storm or charm, come our lovely lady. So good and light with lullaby. Breathing spiders come not here, hence you long and sternest hence. Beetles black, the brook not here, worm or snail to no offense. La 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 la, la 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 la. Hence away, now all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's take. Be it ounce or cat or bear, pod or boar with bristled hair. Yes, a boar with bristled hair. When thou wakest, wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I have forgotten our way. We'll rest us from you, if you think good of it. Care for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this peak will rest my head.
This turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Only take this sweet of mine. My heart on yours is day, so that but one heart we can make it. Then by our side no bedroom you deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, look which room I then and my pride. If Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off yet, in human modesty. So far be distant, and dance with them. I love their altar till I sweet my friend.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I. And in life when I earn royalty. And here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Who is here? We do not think he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despised Athenian maid. And here, the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she does not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Shroud upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid,
sleep a seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, from us now to Oberon.
Stay! Thou wilt kiss me, Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou guard me, leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril, I alone shall go.
Oh, I have no breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. Yet I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore, no marvel, though Demetrius do, as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's very eye. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake!
Come through fire with my sweet saint, transparent. Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word for that violent to perish on my sword!
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, and be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes that I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. I will not change a raven for a dove. The will of a man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you're the worthier man.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve the scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye? But you must flout my insufficiency. Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another, therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia? Hermia, sleep thou there? And never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a serpent of the sweetest things, to the deepest, to the loathing you bring, and all my powers, to honor Helena, and to be her knight!
Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck thy crawling serpent from my breast. Why me? For pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander! What? Removed? Lysander! Lord! What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Speak of my life, I swoon, almost with fear. No? Then I shall perceive you. All not nigh. Either death or you. I'll fight immediately.
Bum, 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 Are we all met?
Oh, look, here is a wonderful, convenient, amazing spot to rehearse our play. This green cloth right here shall be our stage, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Oh, Peter Quint!
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I like an Ilosphere. You must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not our wits. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we shall do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is your gilded knee. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This shall put them out of fear.
Well, we don't have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? I fear, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is not a more fearful wild fowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it. Maybe we could do another prologue. No, nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through the same thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, oh, no, fair ladies, I wish you, no, I request you, no, I entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. For if you think I come hither as a lion, oh, it were a pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man, as any other men are. And there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner.
I'm not the John.
Yes.
Well, it's so. But there was two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know, Pyramus is being made by moonlight.
Not the moon shine the night we play our play.
A calendar! Look in my almanac! Find out moonshine! Find out moonshine! It's the glossary.
It does rain that night!
Yes! Why then, you may leave the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine.
Ah, or else one must come in, the bush with thorns, and a lanthorn, and say he comes to speak, or to present the person of moonshine.
Ah, yes.
Then, there was another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. You know, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chamber wall.
Can never bring in a wall. What's it you want?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some rough cast about him to signify wall. Oh, and he shall hold his fingers thus, and through this cradle shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
And all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. And when you have spoken your speech, enter into that room.
What heaven homespuns happens swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play? Oh, be an audience! An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
What next?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, central, please.
Oh, Thisbe, the flowers of Odious.
Otis. You see, the word is actually Otis.
Odious! So thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou here a while, and by I will to the abyss.
Surely you're fearless than I played you.
Must I speak now? Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand he goes, but to see and know that he heard, and is to come again. So, most radiant prince, most lily white of hue, of colors like the red rose of triumphant pride, most juvenile meek, most lovely too. Oh, as true as was, I meet thee. Peerless that minister. But you must not speak that yet, that you entered a pyramus. You speak on your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is never tired. Oh, as true as horse, which will never tire.
If I were fair, if I were only thine.
I'll lead you roundabout, through bog, through bush, through brake, and through briar. Sometime a horse I'll bring, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afraid. Snow, why dost thou tremble?
I see on thee.
Oh, what you see? You see an accent of your own, do you?
Let's be buddy. Let's be. Thou art translated.
I see that knavery. This is to make an ass of me. Help me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I'll do what they can. I shall walk up and down here, and I shall sing, and they shall hear that I am not afraid. Oh, the house of books and blackberry with orange tawny pill. The throstle with his legs so true, the wren with little quill. The things to stir up and
Wait for my flowery bed.
for mamma, dare not answer.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, see again. My ear is much enamored with thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you have little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Oh, thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Oh, not so neither. If I had wit to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve my own turn.
This wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am the spirit of no common race. The summer so doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready? And I, where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, and the honey bags they steal from the humble bees, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, Alps, and do him courtesy.
Hail, mortal, hail.
Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name. Ah, good Miss Cobweb, I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Miss Cobweb. Your name, honest gentlewoman? Ah, good Miss Peas Blossom. I shall desire you more acquaintance too, good Miss Peas Blossom. Oh, your name, I beseech you, ma'am. Ah, good Miss Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. I shall desire you more acquaintance too, good Miss Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
How on earth to time to be awake?
Then when it was next I came in ran, wishing was dote on in extremity. Master, how now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove? Thy queen, with a monster is in love. Near to her, close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of factions, rude mechanicals, were meant to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus's nuptial bed. The shallowest one of that barren sort forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did at this advantage take. An ass is known I fixed on his head, and at his sight, away his feathers fly! And here, o'er and o'er, one falls. He murder cries, and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and so it came to pass, in that moment, to Tanya awake, and straightway she laughed an ass! This falls out better than I could have devised, but hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do? Aye, that is finished too. I took him sleeping. The Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of course she must be eyed. Stand close, this be the same Athenian. This the woman, but not this man.
Ugh! Why rebuke you Lysander that loves you so?
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day, as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look. So dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I would rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Darkness. I'm done! I'm hurt! Thou triest me past the bounds of man's patience! Hast thou been sleeping? Henceforth, be never numbered among men! Hast thou slain him then? Oh, brave touch! Can thou learn? The average is so much.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from thy hated presence, part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
No, wait! There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I shall remain, so sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For death that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe.
What hast thou done? Thou hast forsaken quiet, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the woods, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find. By some illusions, bring her here, and I'll streak his eyes. Against she do appear. Go, let go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartars goes. Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When thou next wake, his love he doth espy. Helena is here at hand, and the troubled youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall therefore pagan see? Lord, what fools these mortals be! Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake.
Why should you think that I should wound scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. Thou so born in their nativity, all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over? My oath is oath, and you will nothing in vain.
I had no judgment with her, I swore.
No, or none, in my mind. Now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her. He loves not you.
Oh!
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystals, muddy, oh, how ripe in show, thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. Oh, when thou holdst up thy hand, oh, let me kiss, this princess of pure whiteness, you,
Spike! How? I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. What? Can you not hate me as I know you do? But you must join insults to mock me too. If you were men as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so to bow and swear and super praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You both are rivals who love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This, you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you my part.
Never did mockers waste your idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. Now, to Helen. It is home returned and there to remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know.
Lysander!
Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night. Not my eye, Lysander frowned. Mine ear, I think it, brought it to thyself. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay? Whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from myself?
Lysander's love I would not let him by. Ah, fair Helena, who mourns the night with two fiery nose of eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me in this foul division? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we've spent, all school days' friendship, childhood innocence, and you'll rend our ancient love asunder to join with men and scorn your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not? Said Lysander, I since scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face. And may your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn you with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persevere. Counterfeit sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink each at other. Hold the sweet jest back. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well. 'Tis partly my own fault. But death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helena, stay, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
Helena, I love thee. By my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where's your tents all this?
Hang out, that cat! Thou bird! Vile thing, let loose, I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this? Sweet love.
My love, out! Tony Dodger, out! Out, blood medicine! Hated potion, out!
Do you know just? Yes, Sue. And so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word to thee. I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I strike her? Kill her! Strike her dead! Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me! Wherefore? Oh me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Why, then you left me? In earnest, shall I say?
By my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, that I hate thee and love Helen.
I mean, you juggler! You canker bottom! You thief of love! What? Have you killed my wife and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no modesty? No maiden shame? No touch of bashfulness? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails can reach unto thy eyes!
I pray you, that you love me, gentlemen. Let her not hurt me. I am made for my cowardice. Let her not strike me.
Hark! Again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. Never wronged you. Save that. In love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you, and for love I follow him. But he hath chid me hence, and threatened to spurn me, strike me, nay to kill me too. And now you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I, and follow you no further.
Why, get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
The foolish heart that I always heard behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not.
She is angry. She is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again! Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flatter me thus? Let me talk to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering grass! You bee! You acorn!
You are too efficient in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not, Helena.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
I'll go with thee.
You, mistress. All this coil's wrong with you. Nay! Go not back!
I will not trust you. I nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer though to run away.
I am amazed. And know not what to say.
Ah! This is thy negligence! Still you mistakest!
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me that I would know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far am I glad it did so sort. For this their tangling, I esteem a sport.
Dost thou not see these lovers seek a place to fight? He therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, till o'er the brow death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Crush this herb into Lysander's eyes, whose liquor has this virtuous property to thank thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. The next he waking, from the other view, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless division. And I, in this affair, do thee employ, I'll to my queen, and beg her Indian boy. And this must be done with haste. Make no delay, effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down. Up and down. I will lead them up and down.
I am known through field and in town. Go lead them up and down. Here comes one. Where art thou, brother Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! Thou art away, thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars, and will not come? Come, Requiem, come, thou child!
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he's just gone. The villain is much like you than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. I followed him in a dark, uneven way. And here will rest me.
Ho, ho, ho! Coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for while I walk, thou runs before me shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
I am here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east that I may be back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye.
Three? Not but three. Come on more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, person sad, stupid as a knavish lad, yet to make poor females mad.
I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day.
On the ground, sleep thou sound. I'll apply to thy eye gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy fair lady's eye. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Peas Blossom.
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Cobweb?
Here.
Ah, good Miss Cobweb, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped bumblebee on top of a thistle. Ah, and good Miss, bring me the honey bag. Yes, Miss Mustard Seed. Ah, Miss Mustard Seed, I pray you, good Miss, give me your meat. Leave your courtesy, good Miss.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Peas Blossom to scratch. I must to a father's, methinks, for I am marvelously hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable music. Let us have the tongs and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
A peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, have no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy who shall seek the squirrel's horn and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful of two dried peas, but I pray you, miss, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, let me always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her fate behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, and, in mild terms, begged my patience. I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, fuck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swine. Now I'll undo and awake the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, seest thou wast wont to see. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
What can it be these things to pass? Oh, my eyes behold this visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
When thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Come now, my queen. Take hands with me. Now thou and I are new in amity.
My king, I tend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with this mortal on the ground.
For now, our observation is performed, and since we have devoured of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds, uncoupled in the western valley.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding. From side the grove, the skies, the trees, every region near, seemed all with beetle cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
Hippolyta, my hounds are rather spark kind. Judge when you hear. But soft? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here and graced our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
Yes, my lord.
Illustrate. Wake them with that horn.
Hermia! My lord! Helena!
Demetrius?
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds, but to welcome now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand forth. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy? To sleep I hate and fear no enmity.
Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. I came with Hermia. Hither our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They would have stolen away! They would, Demetrius! Therefore I have defeated you and me. You, your wife, and me with my consent. And me with my consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of this. Of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helen. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food. But, as in health, come to my natural taste. I now wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true.
What say you to this, my soon-to-be Duchess? I give their fates your will.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And now, for the morning, something warm. Our purpose fighting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity.
Fair Hippolyta, a just ruler wilt thou be. Everyone come all to Athens.
Oh, yes.
Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with a parted eye, when everything seems double.
So you think, and rather from Demetrius, like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
But are you sure that we are awake? It seems that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, and Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple. Why then we are awake. Let us follow him, and by the way, let us reclaim our truth.
When my next due comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Been acquainted? Flew the bellows mender? Smelt the tinker up? Saw me? God, my life's so enhanced and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what a dream it was. Oh, man is but an ass if he goes to expound this dream. Methought I had. There is no man can tell what methought I had. And methought I was. Oh, but man is a patched fool of the office to say what methought I was. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's eye not been able to hear. His hand to taste. His tongue to conceive. Nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom, and I shall sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duke, peradventure, to make it the more gracious. I shall sing it at her death. Yes.
Was he from home yet?
He hasn't been heard of. He must have been transported. If he has not come, then the thing's mine. It was not forward.
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge germs.
No, he has simply the best handicraft man in Athens.
Yeah, and the best person too. He has a very sweet voice.
He must say a pair of God. A pair more is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 lords and ladies, more men. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom, this has lost sixpence a day during his life. He could not escape sixpence a day, and the Duke had not given him sixpence for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. Sixpence in Pyramus, or nothing.
Oh, where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Oh, master! I am to discourse once. So ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. Oh, I'll tell you everything, right as it fell out.
Let us hear, bully bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I shall tell you is that the Duke hath died. Now, get your apparel together. Good ribbons to your beards, new strings to your pumps, and meet presently at the palace, and every man look o'er his part. For the long and the short is, our place preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him who plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet prayer. And I shall not doubt but hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words, away, go away!
It is strange, my that these lovers speak of. More strange than true. I never believe these ancient fables nor these fairy tales. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains.
And as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, poets pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks has strong imagination. How easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancies, images, and grows to something of great constancy. But howsoever strange and admirable.
And the lovers full of joy and mirth.
Here, the lovers.
Hey, joy, gentle friends, join fresh days of love, accompany your hearts.
More than to us, sweet and royal locks, your board, your bed.
What masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Fellowship.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How shall we beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
There are sports, how many are writ? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
Centaurs. 3 muses.
3.
3. I shall give the choice over to Hippolyta.
The ride of the tipsy bacchanals, carrying the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last to comfort. A tedious brief scene of death, Pyramus, and his love, Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Very tragical, tedious, and brief. That is hot ice and wonderful strange smell.
Well, how shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious and for all plays. There is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, is for Pyramus. Therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made my eyes water, but more merry tears. The passion of all laughter never sheds.
And what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed man that works in Athens here, which never labors in their minds to now, and now have toiled their underbreath memories with the same play against natural.
And we shall hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing. Nothing in the world unless you can find sports in their interests. Extremely stretched and con with grouping to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge the duty and service of their king.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we to give them thanks for nothing, our sport shall be to take what they mistake, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accents and their fears, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off love and tongue-tied simplicity. They speak most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with good that you should think that we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skills, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come, but in despite, we do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
You have read his prologue like a rough colt. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played on his prologue like a child and a recorder. A sound but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this shame. This man is peerless. This beauteous lady. This man doth present war. And for nostrils, poor souls, they are content to whisper. This man, with lanthorn, presenteth moonshine. This grisly beast did scare away, or rather did affright Thisbe. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vie with bloody mouth did stain. And comes Pyramus, sweet youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with blade, he bravely broached his boiling bleeding breast, and Thisbe, tearing in moby shade, his dagger drew, and died.
Oh, right. Allowing you to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion gave what many asses do.
In the same interlude it doth befall that I once knelt my name to set a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think
whisper.
Hey, Jervis draws near the wall.
Oh, grim looking night. Oh, night with you so black. Oh, night, whichever art with day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And oh, wall, the lovely wall that stands between her father's ground and mine. And thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thine cheek to blink through with my pipe. That is courteous wall, she'll be well. But what see I? Oh, no Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall through whom I see. Cursed be thy stone, and thus deceiving me.
Whoa. You should curse again.
Oh, no, in truth, sir, you should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue, and she is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You will see. It will fall back as I told you. Yonder she comes. Oh! Now I hear a voice. Now will I to the chink to see my Thisbe's face. Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. And like Amanda, I will trust thee still.
And I,
oh, not Shapeless to Procus was so true.
Shapeless to Procus, hi to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall. Work with me, wall. Will thou make me at ease too? Nemesis too! Straight away!
How life, how death, I cannot look away.
Midsummer! What? My practice church so! And thus being done, this wall may not grow!
Between the two neighbors?
No remedy, my lord, but laws are so willful to hear without a word.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I've heard.
The best in this kind of a shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amends them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, then we pass for excellent men.
Right.
Oh, masters, if we should fear you, be afraid not, for this is no grisly beast. This is none other than Snug the Joiner, one of my fellow playfellows, and he is the sweetest and kindest playfellow you'll ever meet. Okay, bye.
Proceed.
This lanthorn doth the horny moon present myself, the man.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He's not present, and the horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horny moon shine myself present the moon.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man in the moon?
You see, my lord, she dares not come for the candle, for it is already in snuff.
I'm aware of this moon would change.
Proceed.
Thorn and lanthorn. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and your cat, my cat.
Why, all of these should be in the lanthorn, for all of these are in the moon. Oh, but here comes Thisbe.
This is all history. Nemesis! This is all Nemesis, June. Where is my love?
Yes.
Oh, he's taking.
Actually,
Is he?
oh.
Is he illegal?
Well, roared by him. Well run, Thisbe.
Also, moon, truly the moon sign with good grace.
Thank you.
Lie, well, Max.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take a tourist Thisbe sight. Oh, I say, one night, a dreadful dawn is here. Eyes, do you see how oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood, oh, approach ye furies fell, come, fates, come, go thread and thrum, quell, crush, conclude, and quell. Oh.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
For sure, my heart, but I hate the man.
Oh, wherefore nature did thou lions frame, since lions by your hair at the flower, my dear, which is, which was the fairest day that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound. Now, also, fairness, eyes that left were hot, dog, hot. Now, Dion, thus. Now I did. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, use thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, get away. Now, Dion. Now, die. Die.
Die. Die. An ace for him. No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Instead of an ace, man, for he is dead, he's nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
What hard chance? Moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight, and here she comes.
Oh, asleep, my love, what dead, my dove, how pure is speak, speak, like, dead,
Cover thy sweet eyes. He's my lips. His cherry nose. His yellow cowslip cheeks.
Stop raising my face!
How done! How done! Lovers make love.
Oh, my feet!
With eyes as green as leeks. With hands pale as milk. Lay them in gold, since you have shot with shreds. I'm not born. Come trusty sword, come blade my breast of you, and farewell, friends, lest this be ends.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I am all too.
Down! That father. Please you to hear our epilogue.
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse when all the players are dead. And each one to be blamed.
Great practice. On me, all right? On me! 1, a 2, a 3. Perfect job, everyone.
Yes, they promise. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to beds is almost fairy time. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy days of night. Sweet friends, to bed. Shall we?
Oh, yes. Oh.
And now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon. Now it is that time of night that all the graves left gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his fright in the church they cast a line. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house.
Hand in hand, with fairy grace, will we speak and bless this place.
Now till the break of day, through this house, each fairy stray, to the best bride's bed will we, and ever true in loving thee. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest hawk, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the cock a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Thank you.